All right, everyone, here is our second senior size workout from at home. If you have absolutely no equipment, you're gonna wanna find a chair that you can periodically sit down into. And we're gonna start off with your warm-up. I'm gonna demonstrate the exercise first, then I'll do real time with you, either the time limit we're supposed to do the exercise or the number of reps. So in our warm-up, the way we're gonna start off with is, if you need to, you can hold on to the chair for balance. We're gonna do a march in place, toe up, knee up, heel up, making sure you don't go any higher than hip height, and make sure you don't lose your posture as you bring the knee up. And ideally, we want to make sure that the belly stays sucked in the whole time, and that I don't change position, meaning I'm not wavering side to side. I'm going to stay nice and upright. For 15 seconds, we're going to start marching now. Keep your shoulder blades back. If you're not holding on, you can put your hands on your hips. And relax. With that combination, we're going to do some kind of joint rotation. We're going to start off with the neck. So I'm going to let my head tilt back. I'm going to drop my left ear to my left shoulder. I'm going to tuck my chin, right ear to right shoulder, and then back again. I'm going to do 3 rotations both directions. That's 1. That's 2. You're going to hear a lot of cricking and cracking going on in that joint. That's 3. And then rotate the opposite side. That's 1, 2, and 3. Right back to our marching again for 15 seconds, and go. It's really, really important that you practice lifting your toe up when your knee comes up. That'll stop you from catching that toe on something when you're walking and tripping. 3 seconds. And relax. Now we're going to go to the shoulders. Shoulders shrug up, pull them back, push them down, and then push them forward. That's our rotation. We're going to do 3 each. Up, back, down, forward. Up, back, down, forward. One more. Up, back, down, forward. Now I'm going to reverse it. Back, up, forward, and down. Back, up, forward, down, back, up, forward, and down. That's 3 each direction. Let's march again. Knee up, toe up, heel up, knee up, toe up, heel up. If the pace is easy for you, you can go faster. If you're having trouble fatiguing already in the standing position, you can also march from the ground, from the seat. March, march, march. And 3 seconds. Relax. Next one's our wrist circles. So we're going to hold our arms out. I'm going to rotate opposite. One's going clockwise, the other one's going counterclockwise, and then I'll do the other direction. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go back to marching again, 15 seconds. Five seconds. And relax. Now we're going to do an elbow circle. So same way I rotate my wrists, I'm going to rotate my elbows 3 this way and 3 this way. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. And then lastly, we're going to skip that last march. Let's go to our hands on our thighs. I got my butt back a little bit, hands on my thighs. I'm going to rotate my knees. Inward 3 times and outward 3 times. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. And that's your warm-up. So we're now going to go through 8 exercises. Again, anytime you need to hold on to your chair for balance, you can do that. Exercise number 1, we're going to do 10 each leg. It's a standard heel kick. So I'm going to raise my left heel towards my glutes, towards my butt, and back down again. Heel up and down. Don't lift your knee forward. This is not a march. We're going to alternate heel kicks, 10 each. 1, 1, 2, 2. If you don't want to hold on, hands on your hips. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, for the next exercise, I'm going to demonstrate in front of my seat. If you're worried about balance, go behind your seat so you can hold on. It's a side step. I'm going to get used to moving sideways since we're so often moving forwards. So initially, toes are straight, knees are straight. I'm going to sit my hips back a little bit and rest my hands on my thighs. I'm going to get into a little, what we call an athletic stance, instead of standing up straight. And then I'm going to take one side step, one, and then one side step back. From this angle, I'm taking a side step, recovering in my same stance, and a side step. Don't bring your feet together because it's an unsteady base. So we're going to do that 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, I can have my hands on the seat for balance. And 5. Next exercise I'm going to do sitting down. You can do it standing. It's our seated push-pull. So if I was in a machine right now, I'd have 2 handles by my hands. I would push the machine this way, grab the handles, pull the machine this way. Push, grab the handles, pull. So we're going to do that 15 times. Push, pull. 1, 2. Posture is nice and tall. 4. Making sure your chin is tucked in. Don't let your chin move back like this. Keep your chin in. Push, pull. Push, pull. Push, pull. Push, pull. I think this is 12, 13, 14, and 15. Next exercise is standing toe heel raise. I think you can see my feet from there, yep. This one you may want to balance on your chair with, because what we're doing standing upright is I'm going to do a little lift of my toes, and then a big heel raise. When I lift my toes, don't throw your hips and butt back, because you'll lose your balance, get unsteady. Just a quick toe flip, toes lift, bigger heel raise. Toe lift, bigger heel raise. And we're going to do that 15 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, the toe heel raise. Next exercise, let's put you back down. The seat, arms out to your sides, palms up. You want to keep your pinky finger higher than your thumb. And we do 3 different size shoulder circles, small, medium, and large. Doesn't matter if I go forwards or backwards for this one, but I'm going to do 5 small circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make them a little bit bigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then make them even bigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now the next thing we're going to do is just practicing holding a position. If you already know it's very uncomfortable for you to kneel, first thing I'm going to do is set up some kind of cushion. I have a mat here. If you want to put a towel down or a blanket, pause the video right now so you can go get it. Because what we're going to be doing is, right next to my seat, I want you to practice being in a kneeling position. This puts our thighs and our hip flexors at a pretty good stretch. Most of us are tight here, so we wind up holding this position. We want to push our hips forward, squeeze our butt muscles, try to look for a stretch in the front of our thighs here, and just practice holding that position. It's a kneeling position practice. I'm going to start the timer for 15 seconds right now. I have my hands here close if I need it. A little bit more challenging to balance if you want to close your eyes and focus on belly staying tight and butt muscles staying tight. I feel a little bit of a stretch in here. That's okay. You might feel a lot of stretch there, but we want to stop ourselves from being pulled this way. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. And then of course, just in a side note, I love this exercise of practicing trying to get a leg out in front of you. Trying to get a leg out in front of you without sweeping it out. If you want to try a couple of those on your own, do it. I'm not adding that to this workout. It's just something you can practice. A really important maneuver to be able to switch legs from a kneeling position. Next exercise, you can do, oh, well, we're going to use our chair, absolutely. This exercise is just a matter of getting up and down off your seated position. I like to do a version of our squats to do that. So my toes are going to be slightly turned out. My knees are going to be slightly out. In order to stand up, I'm gonna lean my torso forward, put my hands on my thighs, and push to the up position. And once I'm here, to go down, I'm gonna stick my butt way out, then I'm gonna bend my knees, and I'm gonna slowly come down onto the chair, trying not to drop into the chair. So again, lean in, push with your legs, stand up. Then on the way down, butt goes back, bend my knees, and go down slow. We're gonna do 5 of those chair squats right now. Lean, press up, hold, glutes tighten, abs in, then butt goes back, bend my knees, and I go down softly. That's 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. And then the last exercise in this group, number 8, I'm going to go to the back of the chair because I want to use this for balance again. And it is strictly to practice balancing on one leg. So I'm going to bring my right knee up into a march position, knee at hip height, toe is up, don't drop your toe. And I'm going to try to hold that for 15 seconds. My balancing leg is locked out, my abs are tight, my shoulders are back, my chin is in. I already started the timer on this leg. I've got my hand here to catch me for my balance. And then I'm going to switch legs, holding nice and tall. Make sure that toe is up, knee is at hip height, and holding nice and straight for 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Those are your 8 exercises. After one round of that, I want you to do 2 minutes of walking. Wherever you have space, if you're gonna walk laps in your house or back and forth, 2 minutes of non-stop walking. If I had to do it, I'm just gonna walk around my chair. But if I'm going in a short circle like this, remember you're gonna wanna do half the time one direction and the other half the other, because you tend to lean when you walk in a circle. So don't just stay walking one direction. Once you've done 2 minutes of that, go back and see if you can repeat that circuit again, 1 through 8. If you can do it 3 times, great. Do the 2 minutes of walking in between. Even 1 round through is perfect for now. I'll be posting more workouts that get a little bit longer and a little bit harder. Good luck, be well.